Hello, good evening, everybody. I can see we're okay. Some persons are just joining us. We're about five right now on this call. I can see Yusuf, Praise, Raphael, Godwin, and Kachi. So I want to welcome you all to today's session, and I'll appeal that we start by 6:05. Let's give others time to join us. 6:05, we're going to start, regardless of how many we are. So please, let's be patient and hold on till that time before we commence. All right, thank you. Yusuf, thank you. Okay, so while waiting for others, I think we still have 3 minutes to spare. I don't know, I'd like to get our reactions. Let me know how the learning has been progressing on our sides so far. Let me know how we are progressing. I want to know those that are in line with us, those that have passed us, and those that are still behind. So I'll have to call someone. Let me know how we're progressing. Yusuf, please unmute yourself and tell us. Let's know how far you've been progressing.
Okay, good afternoon, ma.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening. So I've completed all the tracks initially on the associate data engineer in SQL. So you assigned
Okay.
two other courses for me, which is data manipulation in SQL and introduction to Python. So I'm done with data manipulation in SQL, but I'm almost done with the introduction to Python on too. So that's currently my
Oh,
progress on.
all right. Thank you. That's fine. I'm glad that at least you're progressing and you're ahead of us. So
Mm.
congratulations. Yeah, I remember you shared your statement of accomplishments on our channel, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's fine. Congratulations. Well done. Um, Prof, I think I saw you raise your hand up. Can we get
Yes,
your
good evening, ma.
progress?
Good
Good
evening, ma.
evening.
Yes,
Good
actually,
evening.
good evening, ma. Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yes,
can.
I completed my course on data engineering with SQL. But the challenge I have here is this: the one you sent to me, something challenge XP challenge 5,000. I've been looking for it. I'm not being able to see it, and I've even done an assessment on data management, and I've done Python, both introduction and intermediate. I've completed both of them. Are
Okay.
you with me? So the
Yes,
only
yes.
challenge is that of challenge XP 500. I've been looking for it everywhere. I'm not being able to see it. It's still showing me in progress, whereas I've
Yeah.
completed. So that's the area of my challenge, please. How can you help me to locate that?
Okay. Now, the XP
Yes.
N5000 XP is not a course or is nothing really particular on DataCamp. It just means
Okay.
that you should gather minimum, you should gather 5,000 XPs minimum this week on DataCamp. Now, you can gather it either through your courses, assuming you had not completed the courses and you take them through this week. That's how you'll be
Mm,
able to gather your 5,000. But since you've
okay.
completed it, now what you do is this: you go and start taking practice tests.
Okay.
You practice as much as you can, as you have as many, you practice as many times as you can. And this practice tests also reinforces learning. So
Okay.
situations where you do not have any course currently, that's you're
Yeah.
not currently learning any course,
Yeah.
and you finished the one assigned for this week, what you do
Yeah.
is you go and start practicing the various topics you have studied before. If you go on practice tests, there are so many options there. You choose, you do your practice. I think each practice will give you 250 XPs, so you can do it as
Okay.
many times as possible for
Okay. So
different topics, and
okay, I
then you
believe
will
all
be
of them
able to
have a
get your
practice.
5,000.
Okay, I will do that today. Immediately we are done with the meeting, I will do that.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. So that's how you get the 5,000 XPs.
And secondly, concerning the exam, there's a time that's supposed to be taken after the course. When is due for the exam? Can I take it anytime for the
Oh, we'll
certificate
get
exam?
don't worry, we'll get to that at the end of today's class.
All right, all right. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, so it's
Uh,
6:07 already, and I'm saying let's start with what we have. Let's start with what we have for today. So last week, for those that met us, let me say welcome once again. Welcome to today's session. And I hope the assignment, no, not assignment, the link that I shared on the group, I hope at least most of you tried the exercises there, because that's what we're going to solve in today's class. So with that, I'm going to say welcome to today's class. Last week we looked at data warehousing. We first of all started with looking at creating a database schema from an ERD, from an entity relationship diagram. Then we moved on to data warehousing and data warehousing concepts. We looked at the various layers of a data warehouse, and that took us to data warehouse schemas, which are the star schema, the snowflake schema. Now, these schemas made us took us to discussing facts and dimensions table, and there we got to understand what makes up a facts table and what makes up a dimensions table. So in today's class, we're going to move with the assignment that we with the project, the DataCamp project that was assigned last week, which is exploring London's travel network. Yeah. So we're going to start with that in today's class. And there was someone, I know I said someone will help us out. Blessed on Discord. Is it blessed? Beloved, sorry. Beloved on Discord. Beloved, please, are you here? Is beloved here? Not yet. Okay. So if beloved isn't here, I want to know. I believe most of us we've actually completed that project. At this point, I want to believe most of us have completed that project. So if you've not completed it, please indicate. Let me know how we're going to move ahead today. Okay, Onome has not done his. Have you? Who else? Steve hasn't. If you raise your hand, I want to believe that you've not done it. Or Kachi hasn't. Praise has. About 4 persons here haven't done the project. Is there a reason? Is it that we're finding it difficult or what? Can someone please, Steve, I think I saw your hand raised. Were you facing any difficulty in the project, or you're not there yet?
No, I wasn't facing any difficulty. I just wasn't with my system that I was using at work. I had to my management allocated it to my manager because his own had an issue, so I couldn't log in to do it. So that was the issue. But I'm at work. I'll start it now.
Okay, okay, that's understandable. Onome, please, what about you? Why haven't you done the assignment yet?
I'm not there yet. I'm still trying to catch up, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So where are you right now? Hello, Onome.
Ma,
Which part of the course are you in right now?
I'm still in the first week course, ma.
Oh,
But I intend
oh,
catching up before completing or before this time next week. Everything by God's grace.
all right, no problem. And so for those that have done it, I would like somebody to um walk us through how he or she was able to do. I think there are 3 questions. So if 3 people can do that for us, let's see how you were able to solve the questions. I'm trying to boot my system here. So can someone let's see okay, Kachi say he hasn't done it. Ayomide. Ayomide, please. Raphael. Okay, let's Ayomide speak first. Let's hear from him. Ayomide, let us know, please. Can you give us a walkthrough on how you were able to do your assignments, the project?
Okay, good evening, everybody. Um,
Yeah.
can I be heard?
Yes, you can. Welcome.
No. No, okay, yes, good evening, everybody. So, majorly the assignment exploring London transport network was the 3 questions was based on um, SQL. So the first one was to find the most used network, the transport rights network in London, and then the second one was talking about I can't remember the question offhand now because I'm using my phone to connect to this meeting. So I was able to. It was not really much of a challenge for me because I had tried to master my SQL, my SQL programming, if I can call it that way. So I don't know what I'm supposed to answer to exactly. Please, if you can reiterate the question, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, since you're connecting, your system is not on. I wanted you to question 1, like how were you able to break down the question and give a solution to the question?
Oh, okay. I don't know if you can help with your screen, like maybe like share your screen so that I can have a visual of the question, ma'am.
And I'm joining with my phone right now. My laptop is just went off right now.
Oh, oh,
So is
ma'am.
anyone with his
What was the
PC
first
or her
question?
PC? Sorry, please hold on. Anyone with his or her PC, could you just share your screen and let's walk through the assignments together? All right, Raphael, thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
all right.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Raphael. So the first question says, what are the most popular transport types measured by the total number of journeys? Right. The output should contain 2 columns, the journey type, and then the total journeys in million, sorted by the second column in descending order. So save the query as this. So what we are selecting from our data or from our table is the journey type, right? And we have five major journey type: the bus, the train, the cable, the bus, the train, the cable, the airline. That's Emirates Airlines, and the third one, then the last one rather. So the journey type, and then the second one would be it says measured by the total number of journey. So that would be the sum of total or the sum of journey underscore millions. That's the name of the column. I remember now. So the sum of journey millions. Oh, thank you very much. So the sum of journey millions, alias as total journey in the millions. So we are aggregating one of the columns. So we have to use our group by. So we are grouping by the journey type, right? Which would um give us a distinct the distinct journey types, which will be five, and we are sorting the table or uh ordering by the total journey in the millions, and then that's pretty much the answer. Yeah, in the descending order. Yeah. So if you run this
Oh,
now,
all right.
yes, this yeah. So if you run this query now, you should get your answer. Yeah. So boss underground, then you discover that boss is the most used. That has a total of 24,905 point something something total miles of journey, or I don't know, millions of journey being done. Yeah. Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ayomide, for that walkthrough. Uh and that's very, very correct. So we can see that from just this one, we can see that although when you select this project, you're doing it in Snowflake, but you will agree with me that I mean, for those who have done this project, you will agree with me that all the keywords, all the SQL keywords used for this project, they are the traditional SQL keywords that we've been learning all along. And this goes to show that, like I said last week, if you understand the basic SQL keywords, the select, the where, the limit, order by, group by, and aggregate functions, and a whole lot of others. If you understand them, then you are 80 to 90% in. That you understand Snowflake SQL about 80 to 90%. So this goes to show that in SQL, no knowledge is lost. Understand the basics. Then any other flavor you're working with is just will just be as easy. It's virtually the same thing like the basic, the traditional SQL that we already know. Then for the second question, I don't know. Let someone else. Let me see here. Let's see. Prof, please, I would like you to tell us how you were able to answer the second one. Just give us a brief explanation and let's know how you were able to answer the second question in the project. Is Prof still with us? Okay, let's see someone else. Steve. Okay, Steve said he hasn't done that. Miss Soma, please help us with the second question. Let's know how you were able to solve it when you did the project. Okay, we have seen the solution in the chat, but I want you to explain how you were able to come about with this solution from the question that was asked. How were you able to, how did you know you use the select statement? How did you decide to use the columns that you were to select in your submission or in the result? That's what I would like you to explain to us. Okay, okay. He's at work at the moment. All right, no problem. So I'll just take that. So for the second one, they said select which 5 months and year were the most popular for the Emirates airline. For the Emirates airline, is that, yeah? Return an output containing months, year, and journey millions, with the later rounded to 2 decimal places and alias as rounded journeys millions. Exclude not null values and save the result as Emirates airline. So looking at this, first of all, our select statement will contain 3 columns, which is the month, year, and journey millions. Now, the journey millions, how will the output be? They said the output should be rounded. So we're going to use the round keyword for that, for the third column, which is the journey millions. And to round to 2 decimal places, we're going to, inside the round keyword, we're going to put in, inside the round keyword, we're going to put journey millions, comma, 2, because we've been asked to round to 2 decimal places. Now, assuming we're asked to round to 3 decimal places, we'll say journey millions, comma, 3. And that gives us our select statement. Now, we're selecting from our table. The table is TFL journeys. Okay, we already have the results there. Then the question here is, which 5 months were most popular for the Emirates airline? So our solution will be based only on Emirates airline, which means we're going to filter our results based on Emirates airline. So in our where statement, we'll put it that where the type of journey type is equal to Emirates airline. Additionally, it was said that we should exclude null values. So we are going to filter based on 2 conditions. First, being that the journey type is an Emirates airline, and second, mean that the journey millions, the journey millions is null. So these are the 2 conditions we are going to filter with in our where clause. And lastly, we were told to, where is it? Okay. Okay, and save our results, just to exclude the null values, and save as Emirates airline. Okay, and that's where using our where clause. Then order by the total journeys in descending order. So that's the query that will give us the result. So if we look at it, you see that in our select statement, we have 3 columns there already: the year, the month, and the journey, already rounded in millions, already rounded to 2 decimal places. Then our result is gotten from the journeys table. And as our filter, we're filtering based on the Emirates airline, and that our value is not null. And lastly, we're ordering by the rounded journey. We're ordering by our rounded journey millions in descending order. So that takes care of the second question. Then for the last question, it says we should find 5 years with the lowest volume. Raphael, please, could you help us with that? Phew.
Good evening, Ogochukwu.
Okay, even can you, sir?
Can you hear me, Ogochukwu?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so do you mean I should explain the solution, the query?
The query that gave us the third result.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. I hope you are all doing okay, and happy weekend and happy learning. So number 3, find the 5 years with the lowest volumes of underground and DLR journeys, saving as least popular years tube. The results should contain the columns year, journey type, and total journeys millions. So first thing first, of course, if you are starting with the execution order, we are coming from the from table first. So we are looking into the journey table, and in the journey table, we are looking for a particular journey type, and that's where we use the year clause. So we are filtering the table to give us only results that are underground and DLR journey types. Then after that, we go to the group by, where since we want just the years and we want the journey types, those are the columns we are focusing on, the years and journey type. We are grouping by those as well. So let's say maybe this year, last year, we want to pick just from those years and say this particular journey types in this particular year, what lists, when was their list popular? Like when did they cover the list amount of grounds, if that's it. So after that, we group by the year, we group by the journey type, and then we take the sum of the total journey covered. And also we order by, and ordering by, we are taking from the list in ascending order. So we are taking from the list downwards. So the list value first, going up to the highest. And we just want the top five years with their journey. So that is really what the query is all about. And from the results, we can see that for the underground, the year with the list covering was 2020, and that might most likely be due to COVID-19, which left most people indoors during the year. So it was 2020, 2021, 2022 before it goes back to time and goes back to 2010 and 2011. So that is that about that, and I hope that clarifies things for everyone. Thank you very much, Ogochukwu.
All right, thank you very much, Raphael, for that. So at this point, I want to believe that we all got for those who haven't done this project, I want to believe that we won't face any challenge when doing this project, because like I said before, the keywords, once you understand it, SQL is an everyday, it's like an everyday language. Once you understand it, it's easy to write your queries. And once you know the keywords to use, writing of queries is not too difficult. So I want to believe that we're not going to face any challenge for those who haven't done this. Then moving on, let's look at, I shared a link on our Discord channel. So I want to know, I believe that most of us attempted that. So please, Raphael, you help us again. Could you open the link and let's open the link on your system? Let's work with that. I'm still working with mine here. Let me see. Hopefully it will open before we close.
What link is that, Ogochukwu?
I sent a link on this. I sent it yesterday.
Oh,
Hold on.
I have issues with my Discord on my laptop. I check Discord with my phone. Let me see if I can
Let
get the link
me.
from there. No. Okay. Look, someone has sent it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, let me. Yes, you two can send. Yes, I wanted to send it. So I want to believe we
Can
attempted
you
at
see
least
my
one or
screen?
two questions there. So we're going to continue with that. We're going to continue with those exercises.
Let me stop sharing and share again.
Okay.
Can you see my screen, everyone?
No.
Okay, cool. Oh, I'm getting thumbs up.
Huh? I can't see your screen.
Oh. Let me drop and try again then.
Hold on. Let me see if it's from my end.
What about now?
I can't
Oh.
see it.
People
Really?
I can see your screen.
Okay, thank you.
Am I the only person? I can just see your face.
I think you can leave and join back to come.
Okay, let me join back and see if there'll be any change. Hello, can you hear me? Wow, I didn't know I muted myself. Sorry, I muted myself. I didn't know. So I said before, I want someone to answer the first question. Now, in the schema SQL part of it, this is the schema that we're going to work, that we'll use in answering the questions in the query SQL part. So we have 10 questions there. We have 10 questions, and I want to believe that most of us attempted at least 1 or 2 questions here. So I want someone to volunteer. I'm not going to call anyone, just volunteer, and any question you can attempt. Let's work on this together, please. But let's start with question 1, which is to list the unique products in the store. Someone should please volunteer to answer that question.
Good evening, everyone. So to list the unique products in the store, we will use the distinct count.
Okay, so could you just give us the query why Raphael does the typing, and we'll run it together and see the results. Abasia form, please select. What are we selecting? Okay, Yusuf, please. Let's hear you.
Select distinct product name from products.
Okay. So let's run and see the results. Oh, okay. That's fine. Thank you. So from here now, we can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products listed in the products table. So this gives us the answer to question 1. Then going to question 2. Question 2 is like a fallout of question 1. Because if you look at the results from products, the results from question 1, let's see the results, please. Raphael. Okay, thank you. So if we look at the results, we can see that we have iPhone 15, we have book, headphone, audio cable, and keyboard. There is one that is not correctly, and that is keyboard. So follow up question is that we should update the product to fix the misspellings. So to get the product table to correct the spelling of keyboard. So for that one, I would like somebody else to attempt it. If you're willing, to raise your hand. Let's continue. No one wants to attempt this. Okay. You can't hear me? Wow. Is my voice loud enough? Is my voice? Hello, can you hear me? Someone said he can't hear me. I want the evidence.
Yo, it's hello, Ogochukwu. It's off. It's echoing.
Really? Oh, gosh.
It's echoing and breaking.
Let me. Oh gosh. Is it better now?
We will know
How
as
do I
time goes
sound
on.
now? Is that better?
It's better now.
Okay. Well, okay. So that means I'll have to disconnect from my laptop. All right. So we'll have to move along like this then. So here is the I asked that someone should help us with the update statements that we would use to change the spelling of keyboard as written on the table based on our results here to the correct spelling. So I need someone to give us the update statements that we can use to solve that.
Okay, I'll do it. Can I see the insert statement for the product?
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry. Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear it clearly. Sorry.
She said.
Okay. So okay.
No, you can continue.
Continue, please,
Okay.
Orabile. No, you can continue.
Yes, I would say update. What's the table name? Is it product? Can I please see the query display? Sorry. And then I would say yes, update products set product underscore name equals to keyboard where product underscore name equals to the incorrect keyboard. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Orabile.
Thank
I
you.
hope I pronounced that correctly.
Yes, it's Oravile, but it's fine.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now we can see how to update and make changes on a table if we see an error. So Raphael, I would like you to do something. Now the update statement actually made a change to our table. So it shouldn't be under the query SQL. Just cut the update command and put it at the end of the schema SQL. So we do not have to run it all over again. Right, fine. Thank you. Now that's because the update changes, it has made change to our schema. So we need to put it in there while other queries that gives us results from our table can be in the SQL query SQL part. So thank you once again, Orabile, for that. Then moving on to the third question. We said we're told to insert a new record to the products table. And the record we are going to insert will have the details written there. That's 6 ID 6. Product name should be Samsung Z Fold, and the product I think category should be phone. So who can help us with the query to do that? Who is assisting us with the query for the third question? No one. Okay, let me do that. Now, for the third question, we're just going to insert a record into the products table. Now, to do that, we're starting with the insert keyword. So we have insert, thank you. Insert into. The name of the table is the products table. So products, open brace. The column names, there are product ID, product underscore ID, product name, and the category. Then close. Okay, then next, values. Open brackets, 6, Samsung Z Fold, and then phone, close bracket. Right. So thank you. Let's run and see the results of this query. All right, so it gave us an error as expected. Now, the query error is giving us is that the value is too long for type character variant 13. Now, this means that one of the values we are trying to insert into the table has a character length longer than what is written in our schema. So now let's go back. Please go back to the products where we created the products table. Okay, thank you. Now, if we look at the product ID, int primary key, then if we look at the product name, it's given a variable character with length of 13, while our category has a variable character length of 50. So from our query, we are seeing that the one with length of 13 is what's giving us an error. So if we go back and count the characters contained in Samsung Z Fold, we'll see that it's more than 13. If we count it, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's actually 14 characters, which is above 13. So that's why this query returned an error. And this means that we will have to change the makeup of our table. Sorry. we'll have to change the makeup of our products table to accommodate the new record we want to impute. So, and that brings us to question number 4, where it says we should adjust the schema where applicable to insert the new record. So this means that we are going to make an alteration in our products table so that we can insert this new record into our products table. So I don't know, does anyone want to attempt this? Okay, Yusuf. All right, Yusuf, let's hear you.
So that should be alter products, then alter table product, sorry, then alter column product underscore name. Then we leave a space, then we specify the data type varchar. Then we put a new length of the string there. You can put 20. That's all. We add a semicolon to the end.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Yusuf. Let's run it and see the results of the query. You didn't comment the third one, you didn't comment that one out. Okay, so it's giving us a syntax error near varchar. So I think we omitted one keyword there, which is the type. Which is the type, and that's it comes in between the product name and varchar. So Raphael, please, we omitted a type keyword there. Yes. Type, TYPE.
TYP. Oh.
Yes. Okay, so let's run again and see the results of our query. The third, okay, yeah. Thank you. Then let's run it. Okay, that was successful. That's fine. Then let's try to insert the record again, and let's see the result of the insertion. Okay. So what's the result? Okay, so we can see now that that was successful because we had to adjust our schema. So now it has accepted the last new record which we inserted right now. So that's how to make adjustments in case you want to adjust a particular table, a column in a table in an existing database. So thank you very much, Yusuf, for that. Then let's move on to the fifth one. So the fifth one says we should find the total price, quantity, and total cost of goods ordered for each product and order the results from the highest. So who is going to attempt this? Is anyone willing to attempt this? Yusuf. All right, Yusuf, let's go again. Thank you. Yusuf, please, you can go ahead.
So is it that the total price? So that means we are selecting sum. So our first query, we select sum of price. So select sum. Then the question is it total quantity and total cost.
Total of all.
Okay. So we have to sum quantity to sum quantity. What do we do from here? Select total price, quantity, cost. Is there anything like cost here? The quantity times price should be cost. That from then from the products table. From orders, I mean.
Yusuf, I was asking if that's it though. I'm trying to confirm from you. That's why I put a question mark in front.
Okay, like price times
Yes,
quantity, right? I feel like
exactly.
that should be the cost. So
Okay.
it should be like that.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead here.
From orders, then group by. Wait, is the product table even there sef?
Do you think we should just use the product ID or we should bring the product name? Or the product
That's
ID
what
is
I'm
fine as
thinking, that
identifier?
should we join a table or you should use the product ID like that?
What do you think?
Because if you want to get Maybe we should join it so that we can get the product name from it. Or we should just use the product ID. Because if we use the product ID, I just think it will just group it by the numbers. So it will not bring it. So I think we should join the product tables with it.
Okay, you are the boss. Let's go ahead.
I know we are all learning. And if it doesn't work, we'll troubleshoot it.
Yusuf, I'm not hearing anything from you.
This year.
I'm not hearing anything from you.
Yeah, I said join products. On that will be on. Come on, let me check the ones that is common between them. I think it's product ID that is common between them now. Product ID is common between the two of them. So that will be
Yeah.
um on product. Okay, you've aliased it. Equals to PR dot
No, it cannot be other ID.
product ID too. Uh, then we group it by product name.
But the product name is not in the select statement.
Yes. Wait, even if we want to group it, I think we have to add those ones that are in the select statement to it too.
No, it's just you cannot add aggregates. It's just the dimension
Okay, don't know the
column.
name. Okay.
Yeah.
So you should just add the product name to the select statement.
Yeah.
Then we should order by what is the ask again that we should sort by again? Order by results from the highest. So that means we are ordering by the
So which one do you
sum
want to order by?
of the. I think we can order it by everything now.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
I feel like if you are like okay, it's
Uh,
already allowing it. That it will be
okay.
easy to select them.
Okay. So I believe we've gotten this story to an extent. So thank you to those who made the attempt. But I don't know. Let's look at the results and see if there is any error in our query.
Okay.
Is there any error we're noticing there, or let's move ahead? Raphael, please.
I don't know if Ayolua wants to speak.
You can talk, Raphael.
Okay, thank you. So I'm looking at the total price and the total quantity. I'm thinking, shouldn't this be 3,000 multiplied by 3? It should give us 9,000. Why is it giving 4,500?
Yes.
That's what
I'm looking at now. And the ones at the bottom are corresponding.
Yeah. And for the 750 times 12, that's giving 3,000. Should be giving like maybe 9,000 or something, or even 10,000 or something. I don't know if anybody is here. Please, if you know the issue, please kindly talk. I'll be here.
Okay, yes. We're here. So I think that will have to take us back to our query.
Yeah.
So let's look at it again, see where the error is coming from, and let's troubleshoot it. Does anyone have any idea?
I think it's the formula for cost that is wrong. I mean how we try to get the total cost.
In the formula, that is the issue.
Okay, Yusuf.
I'm listening.
Yeah. So do you think we should do them separately? Like outside, like some for one and some for one. What do you think the issue is? God is actually this
I
should not be giving
believe
us
it's
any.
actually confusing for me too, because it should not have a problem running together like that.
Okay, so let's run them separately and see the results. That's some price multiplied by some quantity, and let's see what the result would be. Okay, so
Yeah.
That was the issue.
so I believe that was the issue, and we've been able to troubleshoot it, and this gives us the results that we're looking for. So thank you, Yusuf, Ayoluwa, sorry, and Raphael. Thank you for your contributions, and for those also clapping, thank you very much. So we can see how we can work together to get troubleshoot the question and solve it. So let's move on to the number six. Let's move to number 6 question. Okay, so for number 6, it says find the order ID, product name, quantity, and total cost of orders where total cost is above 1,000. So let's go again. Who is leading us here? Yusuf. All right, Yusuf, please.
So we should select order ID, product name, quantity, and total cost. We'll have to do that stuff again. And that should be from orders. You can give it an alias so that you'll be able to select it. Yes. Then we join the product table. We've not alias the sum, that someone. We've not alias it as total cost. So then we add the where condition that
But
total
I
cost is above 1,000.
no, I think we're going to use Abin here instead of where, because total cost doesn't exist inside the table yet. You get.
No, I think we use having when we use group by. Since we didn't use group by, so I think we are still going to use where.
So it's an aggregate column now. So, and it's not existing inside your table, because you know that your query is going to run from join where before it goes to your select, and your total
True.
cost is actually in your select and not inside your table.
Let him run it using having then, and if it doesn't work, you can try it.
Okay. Is it possible you put the two of them inside brackets, like the two sums, like
But since we've aliased it, can't we just call the alias name?
inside having? So the alias is not existing yet, as at the time the query is going to reach having. Like the total cost is not existing yet by the time it's going to be executed. Like you get like the order of execution in your in SQL start from join your where, then I think having group address. Select and order is like the last set of things that it is going to execute. So since it's not existing yet, you are going to get an error. So PR order ID does not exist. So we're joining based on product ID, not order ID, because that's what we're going to use to get the product name.
Oh yes, it's parent ID, no other ID.
Okay, so thank you. We can see how we're able to solve that and troubleshoot where necessary. So Raphael, I want you to try something. In place of having, yes, remove the sum price and quantity and put total cost. So let's see what the results would be.
Hey, sorry, can you just comment it out instead of deleting it? Sorry, I just like control backslash or so. Yeah.
Double
Radio now playing on Spotify.
okay. What is our result? Okay, so now at least we can see the results here that the column total cost does not exist. So like Ayo Oluwa mentioned, it has to do with the order of execution for SQL queries. That table, the total cost column does not exist yet because the select statement has not yet been executed. We can only use that total cost if we are using in our order by. That's where we can use it, because before the order by is executed, the select statement is executed first. So I hope that's clear. Yusuf. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for your attempts. So okay, that's additional cost that we can choose to take. Yes. Thank you very much, Raphael. So going back, you can replace it now with the correct one. Okay. So then let's move on to the seventh question, where it says add a new column, total cost, to others table, which calculates the product of quantity and price. So here we are asked to now add a new column rather than always computing total cost and computing for price and quantity. Let's add a new column to our table. Call that column total cost. So we just, anytime we need information from the table concerning that, we just pick the column name. So who is going to help us here? Who will volunteer to assist us here? No one? Okay. Let
Okay,
me take
sorry.
that. All right.
Okay. So
No,
we
you can
can
go ahead, Ayolua.
yes, so we can use the alter table, like alter table syntax. Add a new column, total cost to the yeah. So alter table. Alter table, that's your table name, the table 1 to something. Then add column. Yeah, add your new column name. That's total cost. The data type as numeric also.
Is it numeric or integer?
It's numeric. Ayolua, are you still with us? Abdulhamid, if
Is
you
it
want to
still?
help, please, you can help.
Hello, you can. The only thing that remains there is just for you to put the number of whole number and probably the decimal point, probably 4,2. Then depending on whatever, then you put the normal semicolon to end it. You can put the semicolon to end it now.
But we don't have our calculation yet. Yusuf.
Okay, so I'll say that in my own opinion, we should actually use integers because the columns that we use to calculate the total cost are in integers, and integers generally do not allow decimal points. So that will be easier in our database. And for the values we don't have yet, we could just insert we could run a query to calculate that, then insert it into the new column that we just created.
So we should change the data type to ints.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So after this, how do we proceed to add the values into that third column, which is into total cost in this case? Sorry. Do you understand what I said?
Yes, I understand. That's what I'm trying to think about.
Uh, I don't know if okay, Ogochukwu.
I'm here. I'm with you.
It's in Chido.
Someone else wants to speak.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Don't let me murder your name. Don't let me say.
Let's hear
Okay.
from her, please.
Proceed.
Good evening. Okay, so on the next line, I think we can update the table.
Okay.
No,
It's
leave the column. Leave the column where it was. We can update the table. That's others. Then we set total cost equals to quantity times price equals to quantity times price.
okay. It's equal to like this.
Yeah.
That's price. Okay.
Yeah, then you put a semicolon.
Okay. Like this.
Yeah. Try
Okay.
running it.
Let's see. Let me take this one out first. Run it. It didn't work. Got an error. Said yeah.
You can
I think
see
you
that
should use integer.
you can see that the
Not
integer.
Sorry. My internet's like yanked me off. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So, Alaoluwa, this is where we are now. How do you think we can proceed?
They say there's a syntax error. Beside, that's the semicolon. I think is an issue. Since one was
Yes,
not
you should
done
remove
with
the semicolon very
Okay, should we remove the semicolon? Okay.
at the back of int.
Okay.
so if we're using Postgres, is there int in Postgres? But let's run it. Let's see first.
I don't know if this will work too. I doubt it.
Integer. Let's use integer. Like spell it completely.
So just
Because why? Because that's int here already.
suggest
That's
use
why I
float.
feel it's correct.
Okay.
I suggest you use float.
Okay.
Okay.
Float. Okay, let's try float.
Then put a semicolon.
Semicolon. Okay. Still the same thing.
Okay, sorry. I think the challenge is we are trying to run two queries at the same time. Why not
Okay.
run the alter table orders first, and then after that, we can now do the update orders.
Okay. 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 Let's do that. Thank you. Let's do that. So this first.
Yes. So the alter
So
table
should we
first.
use? Okay. The other. Okay. Let's use ints. Let's run that.
Okay.
I
So
think you should
Say
remove the type.
the type.
I think
Okay. Okay. The type. Okay. Ah, it worked.
oh,
Okay. Good.
so
Let's
type
do.
works for update. Nice.
Let's on filter now. Need to rather on comment.
I think
We can
because of decimal, I suggest we use floats.
because the
Because of decimal, I suggest use floats. For prices, you can have point something, point something. So I suggest use floats. If you say integer, don't say it up to a single number.
I didn't get that though.
For prices, like
You said
let's
I
say
because
think what
money,
he's
money.
saying is because of like size is
It's advisable
integer,
to use
but
floats.
I don't think
we can just use it for now. We can easily just correct it some other time.
Okay,
But
this
I
is
get what
saying
say.
okay. Let me see if this is even working first. Because we need to check if the others is working. So let's just do select from others first. Rather from others. And we run. Okay. Because what it's saying is that it can't find total cost yet. Or add column, or just add.
Can you like select all from orders to check the table first?
Yeah, that's what I just. Let me try that again.
Okay.
Let me try that again. There's nothing here yet.
But
There's nothing.
the
Then
query
again.
ran, I mean the alter table.
Yeah. It did.
Oh,
I need
so
to do this.
hold on, Raphael.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we
what
will
is
with
the
you.
thing? Don't comment out the alter table and run it with any other query you want to run.
Okay. So like this.
Don't comment it out. Yes.
Okay.
Just separate the different queries with a semicolon. Then let's see the results.
Okay. Like this. Still the same.
Run all queries the same time.
Okay. With the select as well.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. It worked this time.
So that's fine.
Sorry.
And congratulations to everyone for their inputs. So the
Yeah.
thing
Sorry.
is this. Okay, who was speaking?
I think it was Ayolua.
Okay, please, let's hear you.
So I was not the one speaking,
Ayolua,
but I
let's
wanted
hear
to
you.
ask a question. So
Okay.
is it that this what I'm trying to, because I'm trying to wonder why it didn't work when we run them one after the other. Is it because it's not saving to memory or what?
Yeah, I think so.
It did run. I think there was a time it ran and we saw the successful query there. But like I mentioned, alter table and update, they make changes in the schema. So if you want this change now to be permanent, you have to remove it from the query section and put it in the schema section. So whenever you run any query here, so if you remove the alter and update now and add both of them in the schema section here there is schema SQL, then you run just the select statement from here, you will still get your results, because alter table and update, they make changes to the makeup of our table. They are making changes to the schema, but select is getting results from the schema. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get you. But if we run select all from others now, are we going to get the same results? Just
Now, if
select
you
all from
comment,
others.
yes, if you comment out alter table and update, that it will not run and it is not in your schema. So now select is going to select everything that is already in your schema, which is the columns that are already present there. But if you remove the alter table and the update, if you remove both of them and include it in your schema, then you run just the select statement, you are going to get the complete result as expected.
Okay, I think I got the I got the answer to what I had in mind.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question.
Abdul Hamid, let's hear you. You raised your hand.
Yes, please. The syntax for the alter table. So you are missing the column. Add column. You're supposed to have it. That one has been executed before. This one is not the right syntax for adding a new column to a table. Check it very well. You need to put a column. Add columns. The name of the column. This particular one there is supposed to have yes.
Yeah, that's the column. The column is total cost now.
You need to add this one, the column, add column, total cost.
I don't think it's necessary, but yeah, it's fine.
It's because it has been executed before. That's why you're having it. You could okay.
No,
Just
it's not.
It's not.
We can comment it out and see the result of the other table. So while I understand what you're saying, this is not even the syntax that I used to sort mine out. And to tell you, I'm just seeing this now, because I use a longer, when I want to add columns, I use a longer syntax. And I'm just seeing how to do it with the update statement right now. This is me being frank. So I use a longer one where you get to use after putting the int in the statement, you actually declare the aggregation you want to perform on the new column. This is something I'm seeing now, and I think I even prefer this method because this is easier. So normal, what I usually do is add column, yes, column name, the integer. Then after that, you put there's a keyword, generated always as. Then you put the quantity multiplied by price. Well, that's another method of doing it. But this has given us what we want. And in SQL, there are different queries to get the result that you want. And that's very fine. as long as we get the result of what we want, which is adding total cost as a column to an existing table in our database. Nchedo, please, let's hear you.
All right, I have a question. You said that if we run the query in schema, that it will alter the table, right?
Yes.
So if we run it in schema and we delete it and we write select everything, like in schema, will it leave the alter, or because we remove the query, it will?
If we remove the alter table, okay, what you mean? If we remove this alter table command from our schema and run just the select from others, to if it were still going to get this same output, is this what you're saying?
Yes, if we run this the two queries, the alter and the update, we run it in query SQL, right? So if we run it in schema SQL and it affects our schema and we delete it and then select view our table, will it leave the alter, or because we removed the query, it will go back to how it was before?
If we delete it, it will go back to how it was before,
despite we have already run it in schema.
Yes. If you run it once and delete it, the way this one works is, if you're running it, it will first of all run the schema SQL. That's the way DB Feed works. It will first of all run the queries in the schema SQL, where it will get organize your tables, create the relationships before tables. Then after that, it comes to the query SQL and runs the queries and gives you the result as in your table or as in your schema. So if we run this now and delete it from the schema, we are still going back to our default, which is without the total cost.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So Raphael, please do make the changes, put the alter table and the update in the schema, and let's run just the select to see if we are going to get the same result. Okay, all right. Okay, that's fine. So we can see now how to make changes and how to add columns, how to add calculated columns in our tables. So let's move to the ninth, I think question 9. That should be is it not? Okay, question 8. Okay, question 8 simply states that we should find the orders where total cost is above 1,000 using the newly added column. Now, for question 8 is the query we ran in question 6, I think. Question 6. But this time around, rather than multiplying, we are just going to use the new column which we just added, which is total cost. So rather than multiplying price and quantity, we're just going to use the new column which we just added, which is total cost. That's how to solve for question 8. Prof, please, at the end, you can ask your question. So I'll just like us to skip that because
Okay, is that
let's skip
question?
that.
Just want to contribute.
Okay.
Contribution to that question. Yeah. So what I just have is we are going to use select statement first. Select from order ID.
Okay.
That order ID is what identify each order. Then we use comma. Then product name. That show which product was ordered. Are you with me? Hello?
Yeah, we are here. We are here.
Yeah.
We are here.
Yes. After order ID, comma, product name, comma, that shows which product was ordered. Then we move to quantity. That is the number of units ordered. Then comma. Then we move to total costs. Hello?
Yes, please continue.
Okay. Then we move to total costs. Then from products. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah. Then after from products, we now use where total cost is more than 1,000. When we use semicolon to close it. Please, from products. No. From products. We are selecting from the product. Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello? Okay. That's not what. Okay.
Yeah,
From product.
Prof. Prof.
From
Anthony,
product.
I can hear you. Okay.
Okay. After total cost is from the product table. We are selecting from product table. Then where. No, you type from orders.
Sorry,
Change from
Prof.
orders
Prof.
to from
The
product.
product table doesn't contain the orders. It just contain the product name. So you cannot have all this other information
Okay.
inside the product table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, can we just try this answer?
In addition to what he said, we can also join the table to it if we want that to come out.
Yeah, the reason why we've not joined tables, Yusuf, is that they didn't ask us
Yeah.
to, they just told us to find the others. That was all. So I not to find the others. They didn't tell us
Okay.
to look for your name or anything. So it was just to find others. So that's the only thing they care about. Not
No, yes, I
Okay.
know. I'm
whether,
just like saying if you want to do what you're saying.
yeah. It's something we've done earlier, Mohammed. I'm Yusuf. Thank you. So Ogochukwu, please proceed.
Thank you.
All right. So thank you very much, Prof. We can see how easy and straightforward this one is right now. No need doing any other calculation while we are working. Just call on total cost column and straightforward. No need adding any other information. Well, and we already have our results. So now I believe we can see how to add columns, calculated columns, if need be. So when you're working on your transforming data, you have to look at the data and know if there is need for a calculated column, because these are the things that makes it easier for analytics and every other thing. So we'll know if there is need to add a calculated column in your table and include it in the transformation stage whenever you're writing an ETL or a pipeline and all of that. So let's move on. I want us to be faster now. So let's move on to the ninth one. And there it says we should find the total revenue per location and order the results from the highest. So who's taking this? Total revenue per location. Okay, Oyetunji, please go ahead. And sorry, please, before you continue, I've sent in the attendance. Let's write our names before we go, please. You can go ahead now. Oyetunji, please proceed.
Okay. We get forget. Okay, so I think I'm going to join the table. Please let me see the food table. I'm not get where we done. So thank you. So select order. You don't need the order. The price. I think we have created a new table, a new column, total cost, right? I go.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have.
Okay. So we said the occasional day. I hope I'm not doing the screen. Okay? Screen. I go.
We can hear you.
I'm not seeing the screen. Okay? The table.
You're not seeing the screen. Wait,
Yes. Yes. I'm not seeing the table. Okay, I'm not seeing it.
Oh, okay.
So we are selecting the country. Yes. Comma. And we are selecting the. Do you need the ID? Yes. Country and the price. Hello. I go. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can.
We are saying the country, and you go to the price table, the product table to select the price.
The price from which table?
Please, do you think the? I think I joined it. I'm coming. I want to see. Maybe I have to pass it. I'm not able to do it.
Okay, no problem with it. Thank you. Ayoluwa, please.
All right, thank you.
So I think we just we need like the country from the location. Yes, from location. Need country, then no, but first let's go to this thing. Pick from the others. Say location ID here. Let me see the.
Oh, beautiful.
Sorry, let me see the others table. There's no location, Abby.
Yeah, we'll be going through orders to customer, then to customer to
Yeah. So let's select from others, then join others from others first. Others, then let me put a join to to customers. Then put on customers ID. That's order customer ID. Then help me put another join to location.
So we need to
On that's C dot location ID, then you know is the equal operator. There isn't a subtraction here. So we're going to select our country. I will select the country, then total cost. I don't think we need location ID, we just need the country. The location. That's the country, total cost, then order. We're going to order. We are doing a sum actually. No, yeah, we're doing a sum. So I'll allow it as revenue. So then order by revenue in descending order. DSC.
I'm sorry, Pete. I think we have to group by also. Group by country.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we have to group by the country. Sorry. Group by L dot country. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much. That was very nice. Thank you. Please, Raphael, there's something I want you to do. Update with the queries that we've already written, if you can, because this this meeting will go off in a minute's time. I think the recording will stop in 1 minute. So if you can get the previous responses to the other queries, you add them to the you add them as the queries to the questions, then update this fiddle and send us the link. I think it should be /12. That should be the next one. Update it and send us the link on our Discord. So next week we'll have to continue from there. Did you get that? Am I still?
Yeah, sure. I'm on it. I will do that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. So just update it. Then I've sent the attendance link previously. So update it, then send us the current link to our Discord. So next week we are going to continue from we'll look at question 9 again, and then just do debugging on question 10. So thank you. I think we can still talk about this. Hold on, let me resend that, please. Let me resend the attendance. So I want to. Okay, Ayoluwa, please hold on. You ask your question. But Raphael, please, could you go back to DataCamp site? All right. Under project, sorry, certification, Prof asked of this. So let me clear this now. Under certification. Yes. Okay, thank you. So right now we are at the point where I think most of us have completed our this track we are currently on. I believe most of us have completed it. The only thing remaining is some bonus, one bonus skill assessment and a tutorial. I think those are the only thing left in the course. But aside that, the main courses in this track has, if you're up to date with us, you have completed it. So at this stage, I need all of us, those that have completed, please share your success story, share your statement of accomplishments, share it to us on Discord, and let's just know that we are moving forward. Then after that, we'll be talking of our certification. Now for certification, in 2 weeks time, that's when we all need to register for this and take it. Before you go to your certification, let's go to our track, please. Raphael, check for data engineering. Career track, data engineer. Thank you. So now, before you start, data engineer has two certifications, the associate and the professional. The associate is the beginner one with just SQL. And after that, you can go ahead for the professional, which will test both your SQL and Python knowledge. Now, before you register for this certificate, please go up, please, or scroll down. Yeah, before you register, you come to come down a bit. Or is it up? Move up, please. No, not the frequently asked. There's a place that it gives you the steps on what to do before, and the video. Yes, prepare with DataCamp. Make sure you watch this video. There's a video, what to expect. There's a video there. There it explains what you're going to expect in the certification. There it tells you the areas of concentration and how the objective will go and how the project will go. The project is similar to the projects that we've worked on. They will give you the data set and just ask questions. So you write the SQL queries that will answer these questions. Now, if you register for this, you have 30 days to complete it. 30 days to complete these two parts, the objective part and the project part. If you do not complete this within 30 days, you will have to start afresh. Secondly, if you fail twice within these 30 days, if you fail twice within these 30 days, you will also have to start afresh. And starting afresh means you will have to go back to some sections where they will point out, because when you try this and you fail, there is a mail that will be sent to you on some suggested areas where you need to go back and relearn. So if you fail after 2 trials, just go back to the courses that will be suggested to you, refresh your memory on these courses, then come back and try again. Come back and try again, and within 30 days you are going to get the certification. It's the questions that you get typically are things that you see in your practice tests. If you take the practice tests consistently and you also do the skill assessments, the questions that you get in the objective part is similar to these questions, where they ask things that cover data visualization. Yes, they ask questions on, at least can I remember, they ask questions on cloud. Yes, cloud computing, if I'm not mistaken. That's just an introductory aspect of it, and other areas of concentration. So if you go through, watch this video, and they will tell you the places that you should be expecting questions on. Then after that, if you go down, please go down to the practical exam, sorry. Then if you come to the practical exam, there is a place where you can have, if open project. This is similar to the project you will work on. So before you register, you test your skills. Yes, you can test your skill here. This is similar to the project, though the questions are not the same, but it's kind of similar. So before you register for it, come here, test your skills, answer these questions. After that, you submit your project, and instantly you will get your results if your queries are correct or they are wrong. So if you complete the skill assessment, you come and take this practical exam just to test your capability. Then after that, you go ahead and register for the certification. And I would like us to do this between now and I think in 2 weeks time. That's when the certification should be due. So in 2 weeks time, we're all expected to register. It's one of the assignments that will be sent out to register for the examination, because at that point we have all completed every course on the track, plus some additional courses that would come up in the exam, that will be come up here in the certification exam. So please, I want us to take our time, go through these things, read, watch the video, and ensure that you're prepared for the certification exam. So once you register, in less than 2 weeks, we should see our certificates flying everywhere. So that's it for the certification. Then also, last week, Raphael, please, let's see the leaderboard. Last week, I made mention of our leaderboard, and Joshua was number 1. I can't remember who was the second, and I think Leslie was number 3 or so, and Oyetunji, if I'm not mistaken. But I noticed, though there are changes, yes. However, if you go to the general leaderboard, I mean, our position, if you go to the general leaderboard, our position is, we are far. I mean, by we, I mean data engineering. I think when I checked it before this call, Joshua, that is our number 1. If you go to the general leaderboard, he's number 12 or so. Okay, for everyone, if you check it, you see that Joshua, that is number 1 in data engineering, he's number 12 in this list for everyone. Please go down. Let's see. Oh, yes, he's number 12. Yes, it just shows. So please, I want us to interact with this platform as much as we can. We can do this by taking practice tests. Yes, Joshua is number 1 here, but if you go to the general platform, he's number 12. So please, I want us to continue as much as we can. Keep learning, keep taking the practice test, especially the practice test, so that it will reinforce our learning. And when it's time for certifications, it will be far easier for us. So Joshua, Leslie, Olatunji, Oyetunji, and Yusuf, congratulations, you're on our top 5 this week. I think so. That will be all for today. I want to really appreciate everybody. Marvelous, please, do you have a question before we close? Marvelous. Okay, he's no longer here. So I want to appreciate everybody who contributed to solving the various questions that we posed today. Yusuf, let's hear you.
Okay, ma, I think the question you wanted to ask Marvelous, I think he already dropped it in the in-call messages. He said that you should speak on the standalone assignment you sent on the drive. So that's the question from Marvelous.
Oh, okay. What exactly would you like me to speak about? What exactly? Because, okay, let me see.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Okay, I was asking that I saw the link, so I don't know. Are we to submit that too, or is just a practice section? So that was my question. Because you said apart from the certification exam, we are still going to do one standalone assignment after last class. So I just want to ask for confirmation. So that was my question.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to do a, aside from the certificate is different. Now, okay, the assignment that I gave last week, first off, tomorrow I'll send a link. I think it should be a form. So you just fill the form and submit the assignment if it is ready. Next week, we are going to handle the assignment. We are going to look at the assignment in our class next week. In our session next week, we are going to look at that, solving that exercise. Then aside that, at the end, by next week we are rounding up everything concerning this data engineering in SQL track. By next week, we've finished both the bonus exercises and the bonus projects that are in this track. So next week, that's when the main project for this track will be given out. That's next week. We're still working on it, and it will be ready next week. So it's next week that you're going to get the main project now for this track. The one I gave out last week is just like a bonus. But next week you're going to get the main project itself that encompasses uh creating. Yes, you create the database, you insert records, and you do some transformations on the database yourself and submit. So that will come next week. That's when you get that next week. So I hope that answers it. Then the one I gave last week, that one will be due on Friday. So please, I would like us to submit it as early as possible on Friday, so that I'll look at it before our Saturday session. So I believe that has answered your question, and there is no other question here. Ayo Ayoluwa, please, let's see.
Sorry. The assignment you're talking about, is it the one you assigned on DataCamp? Hello?
This week? No.
No, it was the one she sent that is in a PDF format, I think. That we have to check the Google Drive to get the data set, the flat file.
Sorry, I missed that. Thank you for pointing me to that. But when was this
I
sent?
even
So I
on the
can
Discord channel. Just check the Discord. You will see it on the Discord.
okay.
Okay, I'll resend it after this call. I'll
Thank you very
resend
much.
that, but that one will be due by Friday. Tomorrow I'll send the link on how we'll submit it. But that is different from DataCamp. This one is not on DataCamp. Then after that, after our session next week, you'll also be given the main project now for this track. I hope that's clear. All right. Okay. Thank you. So I want to appreciate everybody for your contributions today. I mean, I love the way we worked together to solve most of these exercises. It wasn't left for just one person. And when one person was faltering, others came in to solve and to assist. And I love the way we did that. Please, in subsequent ones, let's continue like that, and let's see how we can grow and do things together. So thank you very much for today's session. I hope you took home something. And yes, that reminds me. After our call, I'll be putting up a poll on Discord. So there you get to rate the session, because I want to know how we are going here. Do we want it to be more interactive, where we get to solve some questions more, or do we want it to be more of theory, where we get to explain the various concepts more. So I'm going to send a poll on Discord where we are going to rate how the session went today. And after that, I'll send out our assignments as usual immediately after this call. So I want to say thank you for everybody. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for your time. And Kosim, please, this should be the last before we call it a day.
Yeah, sorry, myself for our certification exam that we're meant to register for. Is it a requirement or is it required that we must have up to the 50,000 XP before we can register for the certification exam?
No, it's not. But I think
Okay.
that it should be 2 weeks' time. I'm yet to get the confirmation of when the 2 months will elapse. When I get that, I'll put that date on our Discord. So if by that month the XPs are not complete, of course you know the rules now. The scholarship will be revoked and you won't have any access to take the certification exam. So rather than waiting till 2 weeks time, I'll suggest you rake up your XPs by
You lock
doing
the door,
more of practice, by doing more practice tests on DataCamp. Take more practice tests, increase your XPs, and make sure that you complete the assigned courses and projects when due. I think we've done 2 projects right now. So if you've completed it, you've scaled one hurdle. So make sure you rake up your XPs. If you're less than 50,000, do the practice tests and get that before 2 weeks, or even in 1 week. You can get that in 1 week. So if that's all, I want to say thank you once again, everybody, for their contributions today, and do have a lovely evening. Thank you.